Guys, we have a big breaking news coming out. Expert warn of flight risk after sun's worst radiation spike in years. And the sun just erupted a massive solar flare that's heading towards Earth. And you have multiple agencies sounding the alarm: power grid, radio blackout, GPS, satellites, you name it. And now we're getting this news. Scientists warn of flight risk. Alright, guys, before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. And for those of you that want to help and support the channel, we do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the comments box and also description box. Thank you again for your support. Your support is what keeps us on air. Alright, if you can, do me a favor, share this video, give this video a thumbs up. The more thumbs up, the better. Alright, and thank you again for your support. Thank you again for your support. I truly appreciate it. So the highest radiation levels in nearly 2 decades at altitude used by commercial aviation, the result of a major solar storm, were detected by scientists last month. The storms any larger, the researchers warn, could disrupt aircraft electronic system. Now, the sun erupted November, I think, 30th, so that was last month. Caused by a solar flare, the space storm triggered a rare so-called ground level enhancement event on November 11th. So this was the 11th, during which solar energetic particles penetrated deep into Earth's atmosphere, causing a radiation spike detectable at ground level. Something broke. Wow. So we are definitely seeing something here, guys. It seems like all this solar flare is now catching up, radiation going on, and I know someone that was on a plane and something happened to that person, all right? And I'm not going to say much, but it has something to do with being in high altitude. And we are definitely seeing a lot of reports of people having headaches. And again, right after the northern lights that appeared in the night sky in multiple U.S. states, a lot of people have been reporting having headaches. Animals are acting strange and stuff. So there's a possibility radiation stuff. Now it says here, you have level enhancement. Oh, I read that part. Up in the atmosphere, the storm's impact was captured using new balloon-mounted space radiation probes developed by the Surrey Space Center at the University of Surrey in the UK. This was the strongest ground-level event we've seen since December of 2006. Professor Clive, a space weather expert at the Surrey Space Center, said in a statement. Now it says here, neutron monitors around the world measure significant increases, and in conjunction with newly installed UK monitors at Lerwick, Godford, and Camborne, these will enable us to map the footprint of the event across the globe. Our sensors have given the clearest picture yet of how rapidly conditions can change at aviation altitudes. Now, we know from historical observation that significantly bigger events are possible, and we need to be ready. They know something big is about to come. The sun is erupting like never before. It's what you call end time Bible prophecy. Jesus said there would be signs in the sun. Now remember, guys, when God created the heaven and the earth, he didn't create it to last forever. Eventually, that sun is going to turn off. It's just like a candle. It's on for like a short period of time, and that's it. gone. This here is a big, massive candle that's lighting up the heavens elements, and our planets are spinning, and all these other planets work together. God created everything so perfectly, and He created mankind, and but eventually all this will be gone. The Bible says that it's a new heaven and new earth waiting for us, for only righteous dwell. The UK Met Office and the Royal Netherlands Meteorological Institute measured the solar storm in real time at altitudes flown at by commercial aircraft altitude levels and into those used by business jets and supersonic transport using weather observation balloons equipped with a Surrey Space Center sensors. Can this be the possibility that we are seeing all these storms, all these states sounding the alarm? Can it be related to the sun's solar flare? We are definitely seeing a lot of storm, very, very powerful storm. Radiation levels at 40,000 feet were measured to be at their highest since 2006, reaching nearly 10 times normal background levels for a short period. Now it says here, while the latest solar event did not pose any immediate health concerns, larger storms in future could be more worrying, not least because they have the potential to disturb onboard aircraft electronic system, the researchers warned. At the recent storm peak, so-called single event upset, bit flips in onboard computer memory caused by energetic particles could have reached around 60 errors per hour by gigabyte, the team estimated. Events such as the recent solar flare typically happen 2 or 3 times each solar cycle, but the sun has been relatively quiet over the past 20 years, according to the university. The radiation surge seen on November 11 was only around 2% of the biggest event on record in 1956, when some planes would have received more than 100 times the normal dose, the university added. Alright, so this is one of the big breaking news. Scientists warn of flight risk after sun's worst radiation spike in years. Now, this was the eruption on November 11th. Now, remember, there was another eruption November 30th or December 1st. Alright, so they are also sounding the alarm for that one there. Give me a second here, guys. Alright, so look at this one here. Scientists warn strong solar flare could disrupt life on Earth. Strong flare erupts from the sun. The sun unleashes powerful X-class solar flare, knocking out radio signals across Australia. Now, these are the news that's coming out right now. It's been out for 2 days now. Power disruption possible from Minnesota to Maine today. Today. Let's see what's going on with this one here, guys. This is a big breaking news. Once again, please share the video, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. This is something's coming out right now. So power disruption possible from Minnesota to Maine today as Earth braces for massive solar eruption. And there will be signs in the sun, in the moon, and in the stars. All right. Let's see what's going on with this news. A massive solar eruption has triggered an emergency warning for a geomagnetic storm that could briefly affect power grids, satellites, and communication across northern United States. The alert issued early Wednesday by NOAA's Space Weather Prediction Center forecasts moderate to potentially strong geomagnetic activity through Thursday. Such storms are caused by charged particles from the sun interacting with Earth's magnetic field, which can force extra electricity through power lines and pipelines, sometimes causing brief voltage fluctuations. The storm stems from a powerful solar flare on November 30th, which sent a coronal mass ejection hurtling towards Earth at nearly 1.4 million miles per hour. The Space Weather Prediction Center reported that the strongest currents are expected in the upper Midwest, around the Great Lakes, and into the Northeast. When a geomagnetic storm pushes electric currents into the ground, it acts like an invisible battery, forcing extra electricity through power lines, pipelines, and even railroad tracks. The aurora is expected to light up the night sky across northern states, including Washington, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, both Dakotas, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, and even parts of New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. Most of Alaska is also forecast to fall within the aurora zone. Skywatchers may see the northern lights as far south as northern Iowa. We are definitely seeing something here, guys. If you can, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, guys. Hit that like button. We noticed that something strange is happening to this platform. We lost almost 90% of our views. And it's not only happening to us, it's happening to a lot of channels. It seemed like the rapture came for YouTube. So we lost a lot. I mean, they still subscribe to our channel. It just, something broke. Something broke on the platform. And it's happening to a lot of people. Last night, I was on X, and a lot of people are just messaging this platform through X and telling them what's happening. You guys broke something on our channel. So again, please pray for us, pray for the channel. Most importantly, if you can, share this video. That would be appreciated. Thank you for that. It says here, to catch the best views of the northern lights, NOAA suggested heading north, closer to the Earth's magnetic pole, and finding an open location with an unobstructed view of the northern sky. The aurora is typically most active between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m., so timing your outing during those hours increases the chances of seeing the light. NASA reported on the solar flare, noting it was classified as an X1.9 flare, which is the most intense level. The coronal mass ejection is now heading towards Earth and is expected to deliver a glancing blow, triggering a G2 or moderate level watch. G1 to G2 storms can cause weak power grid fluctuations, minor satellite impact, and temporary high-frequency radio interruptions. Officials said the storm is expected to produce mainly manageable effects on technology. All right, so again, agencies are really sounding the alarm here, guys. Satellite system, mobile networks, GPS signals, and radio communication could experience brief disruption, though serious technical problems are uncommon at this level. On Tuesday, parts of Australia and Southeast Asia reported short-lived interruption in radio communication. Boy, oh boy. Oh man, that is woo-wee. Now again, our planet is not that close to the sun. They're just comparing the planet size to this massive eruption. Alright, so again, if we were that close, Lewis would not be making videos now. So, it says here, if the coronal mass ejection is delayed today, officials noted that a G2 storm could occur on Thursday. There are no warnings yet for December the 5th. The timing of the storm coincides with a series of high-energy events on the sun that began late last month, including multiple X-class and M-class solar flares. NOAA warned that additional solar flare activity could occur in the coming days, following the appearance of a large cluster of sunspots in the sun's north-southeast quadrant. Now, sunspots are temporary dark and cooler regions on the sun's surface caused by intense magnetic activity. The largest and potentially most active of these sunspots has been designated 4294. These eruptions have generated radio burst and type 2 emissions, both indicators of fast-moving coronal mass ejection, capable of triggering geomagnetic storms on Earth. All right, so this is where we are right now, guys. This is some very important news. You got some, once again, scientists warn of flight risk after sun's worst radiation spike in years, and power disruption possible from Minnesota to Maine today as Earth braces for massive solar eruption, hours away from seeing something like that. So they're sounding the alarm, guys. They're really sounding the alarm. So I will keep you updated. Those two links will be in the description box if you guys want to check it out. I will keep you updated when it comes to all these world news events that's related to Bible prophecy. Hit that like, guys. Thank you again for your support. God bless you all. Till next time later. Peace.